Good morning, dear friends. Today I would like to offer you one more practice that would help many people to preserve their health and at some points even improve the health in case when some old emotions and feelings, energies have been long suppressed in their bodies. This practice will help to get it out of the body. The practice is called legitimizing feelings. Let's imagine the situation, a very routine situation. Husband comes home from work, you're tired, he irritates you immensely, he's telling you something, you start getting angry, but at the same time you can't reason your anger. Things can develop two ways from here. One way, you and your husband will clash and start quarreling, or the second way, you will try to suppress your anger, thinking, I'm a good person, I cannot just start shouting and show my irritation, especially if this thing happens somewhere outside with people who you do not know. Then you decide to yourself, I hold myself together. It will pass. Same with the feeling of guilt. I feel guilty, but I feel so uncomfortable feeling guilty, so I decide to suppress it, put on my I don't care mask. Then I will play the game I'm offended, like the whole world owes me something. Then I will even apply my manipulation skills. Such behavioral patterns are actually destructive, not towards your environment, but first of all towards your own self, your own health, your own body, because all your emotions resonate in you. They are a form of energy wandering through your physical body. The energy goes at a certain vibration, rippling through your body. Guilt, hurt, and this is a no-go for you. You need your body in order. You would prefer to operate on high vibrations in your body. Guilt, hurt, anger, rage, manipulations are lower vibrations. Envy, greed, pride are lower vibrations. You can look up Hawkins' scale of enlightenment. It's all well pictured there. So you can try to recognize when you're experiencing low vibrations, emotional states. So what do we do next? First, we notice, become aware that we are experiencing a low vibrations emotional state. Living it all as it is and suppressing it in yourself equals digging your own grave and self-destruction. Remember it. As soon as you have suppressed anything, you have formed a new knot, a blockage, a karma. You are lucky if the blockage dissolves during reincarnation, otherwise it will be carried forward to your next life when you will continue playing guilt and hurt and so on games. If we are conscious about life and realize the moment of suppressing a certain feeling, and we should not suppress feelings. Back to our example, I'm experiencing anger, the husband came back from work, or the child that irritates me so much at the moment runs over to me. I turn to this person and simply tell him with all the love and gratitude, because I realize that this situation is formed for me with some purpose, that a certain my scenario is unfolding for me and from inside of me right now. With all the love and gratitude I'm saying, I'm angry. I'm feeling so angry right now, and then why do I need it for? Why do I need this anger for? Do I want to feel this anger? No. I don't want to feel the anger, so let's talk about what program right now pushes you to provoke my anger and makes me resonate to your provocation. Let's talk about it, why we form this game. You provoke and I respond and get angry. As soon as you turn to discussion of your feelings, as soon as you name your emotion, the whole situation will change. You will see. In the best case, people might think you're crazy, but you will just feel happy from this. The negative energy leaves, and instead the positive energy fills up. Funny, isn't it? I will tell you an example from my life. When I was practicing legitimizing feelings technique, anger wandering in your body influences your blood vessels, causes blood pressure problems, all sorts of cardiovascular problems, and it's not that easy to take that anger out of the body. So when you already have that wandering anger in your body and certain situation happen that provoke it in you, do not suppress it. Apply this legitimizing feelings technique clearly, name it, speak it out. From my experience, you'll work it through and it will be great for your cardiovascular system. One day I came to the tax office. There was just one quite interesting woman sitting in the room. I needed to order one form. There was no queue. Anyway, I took my queue ticket, I was called in the room, then the woman left and asked me to wait, and then she came back to me again. All this had been happening for about 15 minutes by then. Considering that there was just me there, I asked, has something happened? Are we waiting for something? And then she just burst with anger and aggression. Can I not even go to the toilet? Am I leaving just for you? Such a tirade. I'd been listening and realized anger is coming up in me, but I was working with my aggression then. I turned to her and said, you can't imagine how angry I feel now. And you can't imagine such an aggression is coming up in me now. Let's talk. Why do you need it for? And why do I need it for? You would not believe the bubble burst. Within a minute, all my queries have been solved, and we parted as good friends. You know, we create bubbles this way, because somebody is burning inside. Husband said something offensive, somebody is tapped on your toe or pushed in public transport, and a person is carrying the anger like a boiling pot, ready to burst any minute and spill it onto the other person, spill it and not transform it. And the other person starts boiling, ready to pass it on to the next one. This is what happens in our unconscious society. I propose to practice legitimizing feelings technique when you start talking about it and asking why. You will notice how your emotional state changes. It transforms into joy because you are not trying to bring down, hurt, or offend the other person. With love and gratitude, you are trying to unknot the situation, sincerely trying to realize it. You are turning into the state of consciousness, and the state of consciousness is love and gratitude. And immediately, the whole world starts vibrating in these frequencies, because you consciously switched the vibration yourself. And that's just the legitimizing feelings technique. Can you imagine when you're consciously working with your feelings, your soul understands you're consciously working towards her to hear her. And our goal is to meet her and connect with her. Can you imagine? See you soon.